What is going on, my dude? It's Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video, and today we're going to be talking about the new special program. We're actually going to be reacting to it this whole freaking time. So, this is going to be a little bit of a long video. I'm going to try and shorten this intro a little bit. One, I have not seen anything that was released. I actually woke up and I had to do some recordings for 5-9 Gaming, but I don't know anything that's going on with this special program. So, this is going to be fresh new stuff, except for my predictions. Like I said, with Albedo being there, I think that Albedo is going to be the first banner for the rerun, and then we're going to get Itto and Goro. But we'll get into that a little bit later. But if you like the content, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It'd be greatly appreciated if you guys did. I'm probably not going to release a bunch of shorts, and I might do some TikToks about it, but we'll go ahead and get there when we get there. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and watch this. This is going to be a reaction video, and I apologize if you don't like them, but I need to make sure to look at what's going on. So, let's get into it. Here we go, starting.
Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 2.3 special program. I'm one of your hosts, Zach Aguilar.
What up, Zach?
The male traveler Ether in Genshin Impact.
Yes, you do.
And today, I'm joined
Shadows
by...
amidst snowstorms. So we're going back to Dragonspite already. I can already tell we're going back to Dragonspite.
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance, ready and waiting.
We gotta go a little bit lower.
And our other host for today is Koi.
Hey there, I'm Koi Dao. I play Albedo.
Koi is funny when it comes to like Twitch stuff and when they're streaming.
Super adorable, by the way.
Koi is funny with some of the clips.
It certainly is lively outside of the workshop.
Welcome to the special program, guys. Are you two excited?
Yeah, man. Like, Genshin is my favorite game right now, so I'm just excited to talk about the details.
Let's make sure. Oh, wow. Well, this is at 380p. Oh, wow.
I'm just super glad to be included.
We got that fixed. There we go. Looks a lot better, Chad. I'm sorry.
Because look at my teeny tiny little chibi body. I am so adorable.
Freaking Koi, dude.
As always, we'll be doing previews for the upcoming content in version 2.3.
So, already, as I said, it looks like the rerun is confirmed.
Let's do it, man.
And Dragonspite is going to be here. So, we're going to do the trailer. Let's go.
Right into the version trailer.
Let's go. Trailer.
Shadows amidst snowstorms.
Nice.
That's a lot of S's.
That's a lot of S's.
With this newfound strength, I will defend those who fight alongside me.
Alright.
Protecting my soldiers doesn't just
That's
mean
Goro.
having a robust defense in place. It means going on the attack. The key to seizing victory in battle lies in remembering the meaning of battle.
Oh, what is... Like, that looks like the Geo one, but that looks way bigger. Is that a new boss? And a little pop right. Goro! Let's go. Geobow user. I think that's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's a new boss. That is a new boss. Yes! That is a cool boss.
We've been trying to...
Dude, that is awesome. There's Itto. There's Itto. Itto does the little sumo thing. Let's go.
I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. When it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Oh, is this a new event? Or is it just...
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Yeah, Itto looks like a badass. I love that we get, like, finally the cocky character. Like, the cocky, like, overly macho character. Because it's just funny. Like, that type of character stereotype is fantastic. That's...
The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday,
There's Albedo.
ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. This mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries, a vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
People are put off by the cold and don't realize that there's much...
Hey, it's you. We're getting Eula back. Let's go.
You here to build a snowman too?
Do you want to build a
Let's combine our
snowman?
forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
What?
What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
What the heck is going on?
My alchemy notes are missing.
Oh, somebody robbed Albedo.
Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Avalanche!
There's an avalanche. Wait,
Albedo.
does that mean that
devil do you
the
think you were
whole...
doing?
What the... Oh, Bennett! Benito! What the heck? We're fighting Albedo? What? Excuse me?
I like the snake puppy.
Super cool to see.
I like the
Albedo
snake
and
puppy.
Eula in Dragon Spine.
Yo, that's
I don't know what's going on there,
legit.
but it looks pretty tense.
I'm
Also,
actually kind
when
of
we first
excited
talked
for this
about
update. That
Bennett
looks cool.
Looking amazing. That
Oh,
was
I know, right?
like one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts
I know
too.
we probably can't wait to
Betty
learn more
boy.
about the all-new content we just saw. But before we dive in, let's give away our first redemption code.
All right, so there's the first redemption code, guys. I gotta make sure to get these later, but we're gonna go ahead and skip a little ahead. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. We got Ito, baby. I can't wait for Ito. He's gonna be so dope. Let's see. He has a freaking... Oh my gosh. The switchblade comb. That's awesome. Okay, there's the little buffalo that we've been seeing. Holy crap. So that just increases damage, obviously, and turns into a club. So I'm guessing his is mainly going to be buffs to himself.
Beetle fighting, trading card games, spinning tops, kendama, hide and seek, you name it, I can play it. What do you say? Pick one and we'll have a little contest? Just make sure you're ready to get thrashed. Ha ha!
Max Middleman.
Whoa.
Where do I know that name from?
Did you see him swing his claymore and then fix his hair?
He's
Like
so
the
stylish.
coolest dude in Inazuma.
And yet he's like kind of this goofy kid at the same time. Like,
Dude, this character is
hearing
gonna be
his words,
so
it's
much
so
fun.
interesting, that dynamic.
I'm so
into it.
excited.
Okay, so our first character to introduce is Arataki Ito. As
Arataki
you can
Ito.
probably tell from the horns on his head, this guy is definitely not human.
That's right. In fact, Ito's horns are a symbol of his Oni heritage. Just like the Adepti in Liyue, Oni are a special kind of being in Inazuma.
We have already encountered
So Oni
other
are
special beings in our
apparently
previous
just in
adventures
Inazuma for
across
the most part.
Inazuma, such as the Bake Danuki and Tengu.
That
This
might
time,
be
we are
wrong
adding
though. That
Oni
might be
to the
wrong.
list. Aside from Ito's heritage, his unique charisma has also attracted all kinds of followers to him. Word on the streets is that Ito has established his own crew, called the Arataki Gang.
Oh snap.
Okay, so he's a gang leader.
Yes, he is a gang
That's
leader.
an
That we already
interesting
knew that.
twist.
Yeah, but he's not quite the kind you might be thinking of. There have been some interesting stories about Ito floating around town.
So let's see what this
Yep,
means then.
He's the big guy with the horns that would play cards with kids to win all of their snacks from them.
Absolute menace.
He's a bully!
The kid's worst nightmare.
What a
And
bully!
apparently, he also won a ramen eating contest against a certain fox-eared lady.
Right, which is another aspect of his character.
He
has a
beat
strong
Yai
will to win
Miko
no
in a
matter what
ramen
happens.
eating contest?
That
Okay.
makes sense. It probably explains why we see his rematch challenge to Kujo Sara on the Hanamizaka bulletin board. Oh, Sara's the one who defeated him and confiscated his vision under the Vision Hunt decree.
Well,
But now he's got
while
his
Leslie is
vision back.
talking about him, why don't we let Ito himself introduce his
Okay, so
contest?
originally his
Let's
vision...
welcome
So
our
that kind of
special
confirms
correspondent,
lore-wise that
voice of
these
Arataki
guys
Ito,
got their visions
Max
back.
Middleman.
So we already kind of got that confirmed now. So...
Hey, can you hear me? Check, 1, 2, 3.
They actually got him to talk about his
Numero
stuff.
uno Ito here in the
Numero
flesh.
uno.
So, what are we doing? Talking about Ito's fighting style? Cool, let's get into it. Ito wields a claymore and manipulates the Geo element. He's strong, tough, reliable, a true Oni horn to toe. His normal attack performs up to 4 consecutive strikes.
Okay, he's a 4
And when his
striker,
second
okay.
and fourth attacks hit opponents, Ito will gain stacks of superlative super strength. Pretty
Ooh.
cool name, huh? Oh, another thing to note is that Ito's normal attack combo won't reset for a short time after using his elemental skill or performing a sprint. Which means you can keep on swinging even after you move.
What?
When you hold to initiate a charged attack, you can use superlative strength stacks to perform Arataki Kesagiri slashes without spending any stamina. Each Arataki
Sorry for the background
slash
noise. There's a
will
jet
consume
flying
one
above me,
stack
apparently.
Of superlative super strength. When the final stack is consumed, Ito will unleash an especially powerful attack.
That's
When no
so
stacks of
he
superlative super strength are available, Ito will perform a
like
Saiichi Monja
his
slash.
regular
And
ability
most importantly,
literally
he'll
is just
keep the
stacking
hairstyle
as he
as cool as
hits.
possible, even when the
That's
wind
freaking
keeps turning.
awesome. Like
After unlocking the
that's
talent
just a
Arataki
regular ass
Ichiban,
ability.
which, by the way, means Ito's the best. When Ito uses consecutive Arataki Kesagiri, his resistance to interruption greatly increases.
What?
Each slash causes the subsequent slash to have higher attack speed. So your slashes will keep getting faster and harder to stop.
What is
With
this
another way of Ito's
character?
talents, Bloodline of the Crimson Oni, damage of Ito's Arataki Kesagiri is increased by a certain percentage of Ito's defense. When using
So
his
we
elemental
already
skill,
knew he stacked on
Ito rolls
defense.
Ushi, the young Akaushi bull, at opponents, dealing geo damage.
So the
When
bull's
Ushi
name
hits
is
opponents, it'll
Ushi.
grant Ito one stack of superlative super strength. Ushi also happens to be an auxiliary member of the Arataki.
So basically,
Isn't it
his
cute?
build is going to be
Yeah,
centered around him
Ushi is
getting that
considered a geoconstruct
superlative
and will
super
remain on the
strength.
field to taunt
So you're
surrounding
going to be
opponents
constantly
with
doing
all their
regular hits. So it
attacks.
looks like you're
But
going to want
Ushi
to
won't stick
boost
around forever.
your
It'll fade when its
strike
HP drops
talent
to 0
instead
or
of
its
just your
duration ends.
skills and your
Ushi
burst.
also grants Ito one stack of superlative super strength when it takes damage and when it leaves. Next up, let's talk about Ito's Oni King form. After unleashing his elemental burst, Royal Descent, behold Ito the Evil, Ito lets his inner raging Oni King emerge, using his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. Yeah, you see that mace he's swinging? During this state, Ito's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to geo damage that cannot be overridden. The first and third
Really?
combos of his normal attack will grant Arataki Ito himself one stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents.
So really quick, I'm going to pause this. It can't be overridden. So those people who have Bennett at C6, there you go. You can use your Bennett C6 on Ito now. You're welcome.
While in Raging Oni King state, Ito's elemental and physical resistance drop, but his attack will be increased based on his defense, and his normal attack speed will also be increased. Ito also has an exploration talent, one chucked. When we have Ito in our party, we will have a chance to obtain an additional log of wood while using attacks.
That honestly makes me want to farm trees while I'm using it.
Will be more efficient. Ito's pretty slick, huh? Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone interact with Ito in our future adventures because he's honestly a really fun character to voice.
Dude, that is
And
freaking
those
awesome.
are all the inside deets about the one and only Arataki Ito.
The one and only.
Back to you.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk about
That's
this
all from our
character
special
like
correspondent,
in another
Max
video.
Millman.
We'll be
Thanks,
doing a
Max.
separate video talking
Thanks,
about those
Max.
abilities, but
Bye, guys.
holy
Guess
crap.
that was okay, Max. Just kidding.
He looks like such a cool character though. Like he's got really interesting combos and stack stacking.
Sorry, there's
and,
something
like, I don't
bothering
know,
me on
that
my
just
finger.
Seems really cool to play.
Totally. Next, we're
That's
moving
freaking
on to our
awesome.
other new playable character in version 2.
Yay, Goro!
Let's see him in action.
I'm actually excited for Goro. I love the fact that we're getting a Geo Bow user. I think that's freaking awesome. That's adorable. Look at his tail wagging. Look at that. Okay. So he looks like he's going to be more support, if anything. Okay, so something about the paw is happening. So I'm guessing that does extra damage when the paw, like, reacts.
If there's anything ever troubling you, don't keep it all muzzled up inside. You can always speak your mind with me. Although I can't guarantee.
Bro,
I'll
I hope
always
one
have
day
an
I could be a
answer,
voice actor for
I'll certainly
Genshin. I'm
offer
just
you my
saying.
best advice. Even when I can't muster much of a response, you can always count on me to be a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, I'm all ears.
Aww.
Whoa.
Here
You
we go.
looks like a real good boy. With a
Freaking
big
Koi is just
heart.
trolling this
He does.
entire
That he
stream, man.
does.
Freaking Koi,
So,
bro.
I know what everybody's wondering. Can we pet his ears?
Oh my goodness. Well, that might be a little awkward, but if anyone could pet Goro, it'd probably be the Traveler. Not you, Zach, but the
He
Traveler.
wants some pets.
He wants some
I
pets.
would like to scratch Goro behind the ears.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Come on, guys.
Anyways, with all that being
Freaking
said,
Koi.
although Goro looks really young, He's one of the most reliable characters you might ever meet.
Yeah, in fact, among the Watatsumi Island resistance, he's known as Top Dog Goro.
Top dog
which is
Goro.
interesting because Goro is still younger than most of his fellow officers. He earned the nickname because he's close with his troops, and the other officers are always lining up asking him for advice. And to be completely honest, Goro often doesn't know the right advice to give either. But he can't let the soldiers down, so he just gives some general pointers and responds based on his own gut feelings, which has worked pretty well, so everyone sees him as reliable.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you wear your heart on your sleeve.
So
But
Goro's
as
a
soon as
good
he
boy.
returns to the
Good boy.
battlefield, Goro is back to his serious general self, ready to lead the troops. Although, because Goro is still young and inexperienced, his temper can sometimes get the best of him. Anyway, let's take a look at how he fights.
Let's
General
go.
Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance wields a bow and holds a Geovision.
Yes.
His elemental skill Inuzaka All-Round Defense deals AoE geo damage and sets up his General's War Banner.
Aw, the dog paw on the banner is so cute.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. Well, this banner is more than just for show. It provides buffs to active characters within the ability's AoE based on the number of party members in field who are of the Geo element. So, for example,
Really?
when we have one Geo party member, it grants a defense bonus. When we have two Geo party members, in addition to the defense bonus, it increases resistance to interruption. And when we have three Geo party members, it adds a Geo damage bonus on top of the previous two bonuses.
Dude, Geo teams are gonna be
Okay, so what
freaking
you're
broken. What the
saying is
heck?
The more Geo characters we have in our party, like, I don't know, Albedo, the more buffs we gain from Goro's elemental skill?
Yes, that is correct. Any characters who like defense and Geo, and there's a few of them, would probably like that a lot. And
So
finally-
basically, you could run like an Ito, Goro, Ningguang,
and
Albedo
finally,
team.
We have Goro's elemental burst, Juga forward unto victory. Unleashing his burst, Goro deals AoE geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. Just like his elemental skill, the field provides buffs to active characters according to the number of Geo party members.
So he's
What's special
solely
about this
based on how
field
many
is that
Geo
it moves
characters you
together
got.
with your active character and periodically generates a crystal collapse, which deals AoE geo damage to one opponent within its AoE. After unlocking the talent Heedless of the Wind and Weather, Goro's elemental burst also increases all party members' defense. And another one of Goro's talents, a favor repaid, grants damage bonuses to Goro's elemental skill and elemental burst based on his defense, which is great because
So Goro's gonna be a defense build as well.
Wow, so that's all really cool. But I have to admit that little sidekick of his is so cute. Look at how it waves its banner alongside Goro.
That's
I wanna
funny.
be its friend.
Okay, guys, focus. Come on.
I will be its friend.
So, aside from his
That's
combat-related
freaking
talents,
awesome. They're
Goro
both
also
gonna be
has a pretty
defense
useful
based,
exploration
which is
talent
different,
called
obviously.
Seeker of Shinies. Yes,
of what?
that's Seeker of Shinies.
The shiny.
It's amazing and it's adorable. Yes, I totally understand that. This talent displays the location of nearby resources unique to Inazuma on the minimap. with
Yes!
Goro in your party.
Yes!
Oh my
Finally!
goodness, let's go see
Gosh
some
darn it!
shinies. It's gonna be so handy when we're farming materials.
Finally!
in
Like,
Inazuma.
we got that early in Mondstadt and
So, you guys
Liyue,
like Goro?
but
Sound
now
pretty good?
finally we get
Yes,
one
very
for
good.
freaking
Very good
Inazuma
boy.
to find, like,
Very
all
good
the
I
boy.
knew that's
special
where it was
stuff.
going, and
I've been
not
so upset
disappointed.
because I had such a hard time
Alright, now that
getting
we've had our
Toma
first
stuff,
look at
and
our
I'm still working on
characters, let's
Sayus
check
and all
out
that.
The event wishes coming in version 2.3.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna get confirmation here.
The event
Yes!
wishes for
I knew
version
it.
2.3
What?
are going to be a little different from previous versions. This time, we will be opening 2 character event wishes at the same time during the earlier phase of version 2.3.
They're running 2 rerun
They are
banners at
Albedo's
once?
Secretum Secretorum and Eula's Born of Ocean Swell.
Okay, so both.
So they're
Albedo
gonna
and
start doing
Inazuma will
reruns
be
for
available
both
at the
for
same
multiple banners at
time,
once.
That means. That's cool.
Wow,
That's
okay.
Yeah. Well, also in the later phase of version 2.3, the character
I
event
did not
wish
expect
Oni's
a
Real
Eula
will
rerun
become
so
available,
fast?
featuring our 2 new characters,
Wait,
Arataki Ito
this-
and Goro.
I'm guessing many of our viewers might be
So I'm a little concerned because again, Eula's getting a rerun, but Ganyu has not gotten a rerun. I think what's gonna happen then is that in 2.4, they're gonna have Zhao and Ganyu as side-by-side reruns. Because if they're doing the side-by-side rerun now, that begs the question of what they're gonna do for Ganyu. So it truly feels like Ganyu and Zhao are gonna get their rerun at the same time now. I don't agree with this decision. I'm probably going to be doing a video a little bit later this week or next week about what I would like to see them do with wishes, so I'm not going to get into it too much here, but I feel there's a direction that they should take with these event wishes. Running two reruns doesn't solve the problem. But I digress. I won't get into it right now. Let's keep going.
Curious about the first 2 rerun event wishes, so why don't we give some more details?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. With each version update, we've met many new companions on our journey. So some new players might want to get limited characters from previous event wishes, but it's probably gonna take a long time before they see their favorite character return. After collecting and considering player feedback, the devs have decided to push reruns forward when the timing fits the version content.
So, coming back to the 2 concurrent character event wishes in version 2.3, both will actually share the same cumulative pull count toward the 5-star drop guarantee, which means any pulls you make on one of the character event wishes will also count towards the other.
So that's kind of cool, because if there's
50 times on Albedo's
other 4 stars on Albedo that you want, but not on Eula, you could do your multis on Albedo, but that's a slippery slope. You got to be very, very careful.
More information in an upcoming announcement with more details on these new wish mechanics.
And as expected, with new characters comes new storylines. Ito's story quest, Taurus,
Which we figured. We figured there would be a new storyline for the 5-star. There always is. Which I can't wait to do.
Left countless figures in Inazuman legends. But how do Ito or other Oni live in the current Inazuma? For any players interested in diving deeper into Ito's backstory, this story quest will be a great place to start.
Sounds swell to me.
In addition to Ito's story quest, both Goro and Beto will be receiving their very own hangout events in version 2.
More hangout events.
Right.
Awesome. I actually like doing the hangout events. Having a Beto hangout event is pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the Beto supremacy type thing, but I'm happy we're getting a hangout event for Beto. I'm happy.
Heck yeah. You like new characters and storylines, I bet you'll like some new weapons and artifacts in version 2.3.
Ooh! New artifacts! Let's go. Hold on. I'm going to read this first. Okay, so we got a new artifact. Husk of Opulent Dreams. 2 pieces defense plus 30%. 4 piece. A character equipped with this artifact that will attain the curiosity effect of the following conditions. When on the field, the character gains 1 stack after hitting an opponent with a Geo attack, triggering a maximum of once every 0.3 seconds. When off the field, the character gains 1 stack every 3 seconds. Curiosity can stack to 4 times, each providing 6% defense and 6% geo damage. When 6 seconds pass without getting a curiosity stack, the stack is lost. Dude, that's going to be sick. Holy crap. That's going to be so good for Ito and Goro. That's legit. I could see those, and then obviously like Noelle bases off of defense. You could see a bunch of different ones. But what is this? Ocean-hued clam. I'm guessing this might be for... Yep, that's for Kokomi. Healing bonus plus 50%. When the character equipping this artifact set heals a character in the recovered from... in the party, a sea-dyed foam will appear for 3 seconds, accumulating the amount of HP recovered from healing, including overflow healing. At the end of the duration, the sea-dyed foam will explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies based on 90% of the accumulated healing. This damage is calculated similarity to the reactions such as electrocharge and superconduct, but it's not affected by elemental mastery. Character levels and reactions or reaction damage bonuses. Only 1 sea-dyed foam can be produced every 3.5 seconds. Each sea-dyed foam can accumulate up to 30,000 HP, including overflow healing. So legit, you could have like, I think that equates to 27,000 damage. What? Okay, so Kokomi mains are eating well right now, because that's ridiculous. That's an extra 27,000 damage, what, every 3.5 seconds? Are you joking? I might just have to, like, you know, make a new Kokomi build after, I mean, at this point I have to, because that's absurd. That is absurd. But this red horn stone thrasher looks really cool. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
The new 5-star Claymore Red Horn Stone Thresher will be appearing in one of version
These sets are, like, honestly broken for Kokomi, Ito, and even Goro, I would say.
Ocean-hued clam will become available in the new version. Players will be
They
able to
look
gain
so
these
cool,
artifacts
too.
through a new domain located on Seirai Island in Inazuki.
Okay, so we're gonna have some
Well,
more
that's
stuff for
great, 'cause I've been
Seirai Island.
clamoring for new artifacts. And new artifacts always bring new possibilities for characters and great party combinations.
Yeah,
You're
for sure.
not wrong, Goro.
And now that we've covered all the new equipment coming our way, we're ready to see a new deadly boss.
Oh,
rise
here
in
we
the
go.
coming
Here we go.
version.
Here we go.
Let's take a look at it. The Golden Wolf Lord.
Golden Wolf Lord. This will be the second wolf boss. But I'm guessing this is just like, you know, like, yeah. From what it's looking like, it's not a domain boss. It's just a new overworld boss. And that is cool, though. He is going to be a monstrosity to deal with. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he has some sort of stun state, it looks like. Or no, not stun state. Oh, no, it is. So it looks like you're going to have to use elemental damage to damage those foxes to cause him to stun.
Whoa, spicy puppy snake. I love him.
Oh my god,
I'm
Koi.
kinda grappling
Can
with
we have
wanting to
Koi
fight and wanting to
in
pass.
every one of these, please? Can I request Koi? Can we just have Albedo?
Oh, did you guys see the tornado too? I'm like, I better not get hit with that thing.
Yeah, seeing that just made me feel winded.
Spicy snake
Also,
puppy.
the size of that thing, that is one giant rift hound.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the structures of their bodies look really similar.
Great.
It is a rift
observation.
hound.
Technically, the Golden Wolf Lord is the king of the Rift Wolves.
Wow,
Which
really?
Is also the
The
reason
king
why
of the
Rift
rift
Hounds and Rift Hound whelps appeared in Surumi Island in the first place. As a giant, monstrous beast from another world, its subjects are tasked with making preparations before it descends.
I'm gonna be
And
finding
since
this boss a
monster will
lot
be
to make sure I have the
recurring boss in
awakening
Surumi
materials for
Island,
freaking Ito and
players will be
Goro.
able to challenge this abyssal beast at any time.
Okay, challenge accepted, but how do we fight it?
Well, let's give everyone the inside scoop. In combat, the Golden Wolf Lord's attacks can apply stacks of the corrosion status.
Oh, that's gonna
which will
suck,
cause
though.
all characters in
That
the
is
party
going to suck that we're gonna have
continuously lose
corrosion.
HP. When the Wolf Lord's HP drops to a certain threshold, it will summon Rift Hound Alphas to provide it with shields.
Well, that just doesn't sound fair.
That just
I
doesn't.
think I'm up for this fight, but it does sound pretty tough.
Yeah, but don't worry. In the latter stage of the fight, the Wolf Lord's resistance to Geo attacks decreases, while its attack increases. So you'll have to factor that into your strategy.
I gotta do math? Okay, is there anything else I should know?
Nope.
So it
think
can
that's
take
about all
increased
we have for
Dio
this new
damage, which
monster.
is kind of cool, but
Alright, it's probably a good time to take a short break.
you're gonna need to
and
beat him to
give away
get your
our
Geo
second
characters
redemption
ready.
code.
Sounds good.
So
All right, code inbound in 3, 2, 1.
So I think that's cool. I'm excited for this so far, but that boss is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm still like baffled that they're bringing
Welcome
Eula back
travelers.
already.
Next up, we'll be giving some
Cinnabar
exclusive details
that
on the
thing
new
looks
events coming to
cool!
version 2.3. This time, we're returning to the snowy Dragonspine area to explore an all-new event. Koi, I know that you know a thing or two about Dragonspine, so why don't you take the lead?
It would be my pleasure, Zach. okay. The
Oh,
main
dude!
event in
Snowman
version
can
2.3 is called
What?
Shadows.
Can we actually
and
build snow?
Snowstorms.
Are we actually gonna
In this
build
event,
snowmen?
The Adventurers Guild will be holding their winter training on Dragonspine. They plan to have seasoned adventurers pairing up with newer recruits. Some of our old friends from Mondstadt will be joining to help out too. You know, like Amber and Eula.
It's cool to see
Oh,
Amber
that's
come back, though.
cool.
I will say that.
You see
So
what I
in
did
this
there?
event, we're gonna
That's
see
cool.
Albedo,
I did see what you did
Eula,
there.
Amber,
We'll
and
definitely need
Bennett,
our
which I think
friends
is
to
pretty
survive
cool.
the deadly cold of Dragonspine.
That's a really weird
Yep.
team to think about, but that's
Travelers
really
who
cool.
reached Adventure Rank 20 and completed the prerequisite quests will be able to participate in the event. And you know, outside the event storylines, travelers can participate in various challenges and earn event currencies to exchange for a range of rewards.
I'm excited to chill in Dragonspine again.
Mhm.
But what kinds of gameplay can we expect for travelers during our winter training?
The first is called agility training. Basically, it's a special speed training. Once you start, you need to follow the guides to proceed down a race course.
So it's
The
just,
goal is
it's
to get
literally
the
just a
highest
flying
score
event.
possible before successfully reaching the end. And your score is based on the amount of time spent and the number of insignias of adventure and insignias of conquest you're able to collect during the training.
Ooh, and it also looks like we've got
Okay.
some special buffs to make use of.
That is correct. special blessings will sometimes appear while you race.
So they're bringing the
Two
blessings
kinds
from
of
the
blessings. First
from
is
the
Gale Spring blessing, which will enhance your
Shiki
character's jumping abilities.
Kaisho event or
And
Shiki
second
Taisho event.
is the Iron Skin blessing, which will allow your characters to shatter ice pillars around them.
Okay.
I feel
so
like this
we'll need
event's
to
gonna be
aim for
really
ice
easy.
bars containing insignias once we have this blessing.
Oh, you are so smart. That is correct. Travelers should be sure to make use of it.
Okay.
Some insignias of adventure will be hidden in the course, but insignias of conquest appear only at certain times. Ooh. You'll need to get the correct timing down and grab them throughout the challenge. The second type of gameplay is tracker training.
Tracker train.
Travelers will need
Okay.
to find and melt all the ice crystal piles within the training area to complete the challenge.
So a pyro character is going to be a must for your
So yeah,
players.
Amber would be really
Yep,
good for
yep.
this event, obviously,
But
because the fact that
this
she could
training
just
shouldn't be too much of a problem. We just need to be careful of the nearby enemies and surrounding environment. And our third type of gameplay is combat training.
combat training is easy.
Combat, my favorite part.
Combat training camps will contain lures that can be activated to begin the training session. Lures will start in a state of source cold and will emanate cold air that not only increases the rate at which sheer cold will accumulate on your character, but also gives nearby opponents a buff at
Okay.
fixed intervals.
Sounds like this one might be a little more intense for challengers then.
Yeah, but don't worry. There are multiple mechanisms around the lures. Travelers can activate these mechanisms by attacking them while carrying Scarlet Quartz. Once you've activated the three mechanisms,
So
they
we're
will
gonna see a
change
lot
the
more
lure
Scarlet
state to
Quartz on the
heat
map.
source and cancel the accumulation of sheer cold. Yeah, see? When lures switch to heat source mode, characters will also restore a certain amount of energy at fixed intervals. So on heat source mode, dealing damage to opponents while carrying Scarlet Quartz will unleash all the quartz energy in a single blow, dealing AoE pyro damage to the opponents.
Whew, I
That's
can
pretty
already
dope,
see
actually.
myself searching frantically to find Scarlet Quartz in this one.
Yeah, but
So
actually,
definitely want to make sure
besides
that you have like
looking
a
for
Geo
Scarlet
character,
Quartz
or
in
not
the
Geo
surrounding
character, but
area, you
a
can
character
also
that'll
find Scarlet Quartz by defeating certain monsters during the challenge.
that'll
All
get those
three of
quartz
these
off there,
trainings
but
have multiple
apparently they just
challenges,
said that you
which
could
may
get
be
Scarlet
to
Quartz
obtain
off of
event
enemies as well.
currencies, Primo Gems, and Mora. You can also obtain some snowman components from the tracker training and combat training.
Oh, dude, the snowmen. That's a nice seasonal touch.
Yeah, I would love to make a snowman on Dragonspine.
Oh my goodness, me too. Participate in the event to collect components, which can be used to build snowmen in-game. Travelers can also exchange some of their components with their friends.
Oh yeah, here we
Hey,
go.
we're all friends. Why don't
Let's
we
go.
simply
I
build
like
them
that. More
together?
stuff where you
snowmen
could
would be done.
play with
Yeah,
other
that is
people
very
and
exciting.
exchange
And
stuff.
to
That's
add
what
to
I
the
think is really
excitement,
cool.
Players will be able to claim rewards by building snowmen, including a new 4-star sword named Cinnabar Spindle.
That thing looks
Yeah.
cool.
You
I
want to
wanna-
find this bad boy? Well, you
I
can,
bet you it might
collect
have to do
event
with
currencies and
Albedo.
exchange
Like
them
I
for the
bet
sword
you
to
this
find the
sword will be a
materials
good
right at the event
Albedo
shop.
weapon.
So, I'm sure players are wondering, can we keep our snowmen after the event's over?
Absolutely. We can bring the snowman bases and components home after the whole thing wraps up.
Hell
Another
yeah.
decoration for our Serenity Teapot.
More
I'm
Serenity
looking forward
Teapot
to
stuff. I
checking
dig
out
it.
all the snowman styles.
No, yeah, me too. But you know what? Aside from all the winter training events, we'll also encounter a mysterious boss once we get further into the event story. But travelers will probably have to discover that
Oh,
for
Koi,
themselves.
you sly dog, you.
I'm super excited for this event. Are you guys excited?
Yeah. And it sounds like we'll have a ton of seasonal things to do on Dragonspine.
Oh,
All right,
sorry about
next
that.
we'll be heading back to Inazuma for our next event titled Bantan Sango Case Files. The
Okay.
Warrior Dog.
Wait, why is there a yarn ball?
Wait, what?
What was that?
Was that you, Koi?
No, it was Corey.
You can't blame this one on the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, anyway, back to our event. There have been mysterious disappearances of animals across Inazuma lately.
We got a
And
little
of
animal
course,
event. That's
Traveler
adorable.
Is there to help. According to the commission, our objective is to find and bring the missing animals back. During investigation, we get to find a mysterious dog which patrols around some of the missing animals.
Well, a dog? There's like a whole bunch of dogs here.
These are all its canine bunshin, which are like illusionary copies.
Oh yeah, these aren't your average guard dog. They're carrying a little sword.
That's why we need to sneak to where the dog keeps the little animals and avoid being detected, unless we want to be attacked.
That sure sounds
Okay.
super scary.
Yes, it does. In this event, travelers will obtain a gadget called the Ubiquity Net. Travelers can use it to replace their elemental skill with the net's ability. We'll use this ability on the indicated animals to whisk them away. If the skill
Okay,
hits
so
a
it's
canine
basically
creature,
just a
it will be
don't-
stunned for a short time.
don't get hit
Travelers can also activate
and
smoke
grab
machines and
the
fireworks around
animal.
places of interest
I
to
mean,
cause
that's cool.
distractions too. Throughout our
It's a very
investigation,
different
we'll
event.
also discover numbers of animals that have been kept in cages inside places called dens of thieves. We'll need to defeat the surrounding opponents first before opening the cages and coming to their rescue.
Can't wait for
Completing
PETA
event
to like
challenges,
go
we
and
can
freak
claim
out about
rewards
this event
including
somehow.
primo gems. So
Oh,
be
you're
sure to give it a
you're
try.
rescuing pets, but you have
After
to
this
hit pets with the
event
net,
ends, travelers can
or
complete
you have to hit
limited
animals with the
world
net to
quests
stun
obtain
them.
a
How
brand
dare
new
you?
gadget called the Omni Ubiquity Net.
That's quite a name.
Yeah. Unlike the gadget from the event, this upgraded net has been modified using Onmyodo. It is said it can capture the essence of smaller creatures before using the net itself as a medium to replicate their forms.
So what you're saying is we can keep pets with it.
Well, sort of. We can use the net as a way of recreating animals that we meet in the open world and place them in our Serenity Pot.
But the bottom line is, I can be like Draff or Timmy and have an army of pigeons at my disposal.
I will accept this.
Right. But please note that there are some little
We
criticisms
have
that need to be
Pokemon!
recreated using the net.
We have
Travelers may find
Pokemon
which
in-
animals can be
What?
recreated in the archive.
Yes, we're gonna get to keep some more animals in our realm.
Our
Wait,
next
it's a
event is
Pokeball!
Energy Amplifier Fruition.
What
Some of you may remember
even?
the previous Energy Amplifier event. It
Okay.
turns out that after our previous research, some remaining mutation stones have started to surface. In the new version of the Energy Amplifier event, travelers will need to get to the places of interest and eliminate threats there.
Okay, yeah, so it's
But
the same
mutation
as
stones
before.
can grant powerful bonuses to opponents, so we'll want to take care of those first before facing the enemy.
Yeah, this is exactly the same as
After
the event
defeating
before.
the
There's,
enemies,
it doesn't
we
look
can
like there's
open
much
the chest
change.
to claim rewards. What's different from the previous Energy Amplifier event is that once travelers have cleared all the investigation tasks in Act 1, they'll automatically gain the Energy Amplifier and all of the Earman Soul Fruit Fragments. Each act cleared will unlock the corresponding deceitful domain.
And just like the previous time we entered this event, we will be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter, and the energy amplifier will help amplify our abilities in these domains. The
This is gonna
fragments you
be such
configure
a
into
pain in the
energy
butt,
amplifier
dude.
will determine the buffs you gain during the challenge.
I didn't like
In
this
terms
event
of rewards,
personally.
there will be both
yeah.
first clear rewards and milestone score rewards to claim in this event, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those.
I mean,
Our
hey,
next event
people
to
like it.
introduce is
Misty
Dungeon
Dungeon!
of Light.
Let's go! Misty
Travelers will
Dungeon's
remember
back,
this one
baby.
as well. Just like our previous Misty Dungeon event, travelers will use the trial characters to complete dungeon trials.
I loved
You'll need to
Misty
find
Dungeon.
all 3 of the ancient runes in the dungeon.
Misty
and
Dungeon
complete the
helped me
corresponding
understand
challenges to
how
activate the
good
runes.
some characters
Once
were.
all 3
But it looks
runes
like
are
Raiden
active,
Shogun's gonna be part of
travelers
Misty
can gain
Dungeon,
access to the
Kujosara,
final challenge.
Xingqiu,
There are
and Child.
benediction
That's gonna be
mechanics
cool.
with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus effects.
At the same time, there are also some automated weapon systems that
Yeah.
will detect and attack any intruders.
So travelers must use the appropriate reactions to temporarily disable these devices.
I'm
This
so
time
excited for
around,
this.
There will be new trial characters available and new trials for travelers to challenge. For example, in the Thundershock trial, Electrocharged will not only receive a damage bonus, but also increase the rate at which your elemental skills and bursts can be used.
Well, that
Oh,
sounds
wow.
cool, and also super helpful for fighting our way through all the enemies.
Definitely.
That's
And don't
really
forget to
freaking
finish as
cool.
many trial quests as possible to claim more rewards. And speaking of recurring events, our most popular
5 events
version,
this time around?
Lieben is coming back in version
Marvelous
2.3 with
merchandise?
goods. Players can search for Lieben.
Okay, free stuff. Free stuff for
Marvelous.
Marvelous merchandise. That's
And
cool.
That's all we've got for the upcoming events. We've covered quite a bit of content already.
That's
for
pretty
version
dope.
2.3.
We sure
Okay, so
did,
the events
and
are-
buckle
the
up,
events are
'cause
pretty
there's
sick.
more. We've got some details on a fun update to the Serenity Pot.
Right.
Paimon move.
After the version 2.3 update, we will be able to put Paimon into our Serenity
Oh
Pot.
god.
And she's got some new dialogue for us while she's in our teapot. Come and talk with Paimon whenever you have the chance.
I I don't think that I want to if that's what she sounds like, but I think I will take pictures with Paimon. It's not often we get to snap a photo with
I mean, it's cool for people who do like
Okay.
Paimon as a character.
And that concludes the new version content for today.
That was a pretty good Paimon.
Everybody ready? The third redemption code is on the way!
So it looks like that's the end of it. So, I will say this update looks like it's going to be freaking fantastic. I am pretty upset, one, because of the double rerun banners happening at the same time. Two, while the Paimon movement function is pretty cool, we didn't get a lot of quality of life, which I figured that we might have gotten something, but I digress. Maybe they're saving it for future updates, for big stuff, but cool things, obviously. The amount of events that we're getting is freaking amazing. Like 5 events during this whole time, which is, I think, the most so far. I could be wrong. You could tell me in the comments below. The amount of events that we're getting is freaking cool. The fact that we're also getting some cool stuff like the artifact sets for Ito, Kokomi, and Goro. Those artifact sets are pretty freaking good. So I'm excited for that. Also, Ito and Goro being defensive-based units, I think they're going to be fun. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll be making videos all throughout this week. Regular videos, just so in that way, you know, we can kind of offset how many shorts we've been doing. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys think that this version is going to be fun? Honestly, this may not be the best version, but I think that there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff that people are going to be continuously entertained. Let's hope that this goes throughout the whole update, because right now 2.2 is kind of in a dry spell, obviously, with us going to 2.3. But again, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys to death. And as always, we will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Be safe.